Hello ladies and welcome to my natural hair delight. Today I'm going to show you how I just take care of my natural hair. I am actually really tired because I just worked a long night striping a parking lot and with my husband, of course. Of course I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. But yeah, so I did this video for you all. So yeah, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, I'm ready to go to sleep. But tomorrow is Sunday and my hair cannot look like this. I'm a musician and I have to sing tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Lord, give me the strength. So I have to sing and play tomorrow. So I have to do my hair some kind of way. So I'm gonna do a simple hairstyle. It's the French braids. I'm gonna do French braids. So as you can see, my hair looks really rough right now. I didn't put anything on it. And you can see my ponytail in the back. So I'm about to show you what I use on my hair. Alright, so you're gonna need a regular comb to part your hair. You can use a rat tail. And I got my wide tooth comb. And I have my brush to brush around the edges. And then what I'm gonna put on my hair is water first. I'm gonna put water on my hair first. I usually put it in a spray bottle, but I messed up one of my spray bottles because I was trying to put Flexi Gel in there. But anyway, so I'm gonna use water just from the sink. You can just, take some from the sink, just put it on your hair. Then I'm gonna use coconut oil. Okay, coconut oil. And then I'm going to use Flexi Gel in that order. So water, coconut oil, and then Flexi Gel. And I usually put it in a mason jar, or sometimes I put it in an ice tray to make it last longer. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna do that. So I got my comb here. And I'm going to repart the middle because, like, in the front it looks pretty good, but in the back it looks like I don't know what. So I'm just gonna repart it and just gonna put it like that. And you also want to make sure you clip your ends. Like, I don't think I'm gonna say that in every video. Make sure you clip your ends often, because if you don't clip your ends, your hair will break out. Like, I think it's time for me to clip my ends again because my hair is shedding. It's not necessarily gonna break out, but it's gonna shed. Like, every time you run your fingers through your hair just start falling out and just start, that's not good. So it's always good to clip your ends. I would say maybe 3 to 4 weeks. I would say every 3 to 4 weeks. It's actually a lot easier for me to comb it because I've already moisturized it with enough water and coconut oil. And so now all I'm doing is just combing through it. My hair was super duper dry. Well, I can't say super duper dry because it did have some coconut oil on it already, but it was still very dry. And so when it gets like that, it's harder to detangle. But as long as you put enough water and coconut oil or any kind of oil of your choice, then you should be able to comb through your hair just like this. And then you should be good to go. So as you can see, my ends are clipped. I think I clipped my ends probably like 2 weeks ago, maybe. So it still looks pretty good, but I know I'm gonna have to clip my ends again probably within the next week or so, because I don't want my ends to be uneven and I don't want my hair to shed. That's the main thing. Like, you do not want your hair to shed. And I also think it kind of changes how, like, it kind of changes the texture of your hair, if that makes sense. Like, it just changes the way your hairstyles look sometimes, simply by not clipping your ends. So yeah, I don't want to go through that. So I got water and coconut oil, and now I'm gonna put the Flexi Gel on it. So I made, this is all homemade. It's just water and flax seeds. That's all it is. As you can see, it's looking pretty slick and smooth already, so I really don't have to put extra stuff on it. And this is just water, coconut oil, and flaxseed gel. And that's it. And so now I'm going to braid this side. Thank you, Jesus. Gonna keep going. Trying to make sure I don't have any lumps in between, so I just do it like that. Okay, so now I have my coconut oil, and I bought this coconut oil from Walmart. Like, it cost $4 and some change, and that was it. And doesn't cost a lot to get natural hair products. It's not really products, it's just natural hair ingredients. You put it on your hair and let your hair grow. This is how your hair grows. You don't have to put all of those chemicals on your hair, which is not good anyway because it breaks out your hair. But a lot of people still do it because they don't know. They simply just don't know any other way to take care of their natural hair. So yeah, I would not recommend putting any chemicals. I used to put chemicals on my hair so many times, like almost every day, just to try to keep a nice style in my hair. And really it was just ignorance. Just, I didn't know no better. I didn't know any better. Like, I put perms on my hair. I used to put perms on my hair. And my hair was super duper thin. And I'm like, why is my hair getting shorter and shorter? And it was getting thinner. And I'm like, this is not right. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna stop putting perms on my hair. And I started noticing my natural hair just started growing out all of that perm. It took me like 3 years maybe for my fully natural hair to grow out. Like, it's gonna grow out and you'll start to see it growing out, but then like it'll still be like that permed hair be like super thin at the bottom. So you got thick hair at the top and then you got like thin hair at the bottom. It just looked tacky, but that was the transition. That was the transition process from going from a perm to fully natural again. And that's why a lot of people do the big chop, but I didn't want to do the big chop. I wanted it to grow out. I wanted to just let it grow out. So yeah, I stopped using perms and I got all my hair back. I didn't even realize how long my hair was. I'm like, oh my gosh. I thought that I would never have my hair to be this long again, because it used to be really long when I was little. And then started using perms, and it got shorter and shorter, and I was like, man, my hair is probably never gonna go back to the way that it used to be. That was a lie. I stopped using the perms and all my hair grew back, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then like the day of my wedding, was it the day of my wedding or the day before my wedding? Right before I married my husband. one of my friends, she straightened my hair. She's actually our cousin. We didn't realize she was our cousin. But she straightened my hair, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I looked in the mirror and my hair was all the way down to my back. Like, the day before my wedding, I was just like, are you serious? Like, I was so shocked because I haven't straightened my hair in years. And when I did, at that time, I was already fully natural. So I'm like, when I saw my hair flat iron all the way down to my back, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got my hair back. I got my hair back. And ever since, I'm like, I will never go back to a perm again. Like, that will not happen. That will not happen. Because if I'm only going back to a perm just so that I can comb my hair easily, no, I can find a better way to comb my hair with my natural hair. Like, I'm going to wet this thing as much as I can and put whatever kind of oil I need to put on it to detangle it, because it doesn't take that long to detangle your natural hair. My hair is very thick, okay? It's so thick, you run your fingers through it and you can't even run it through it all the way. That's how thick and dry it can be. But as I am putting water and coconut oil on it, and you can put other kind of natural ingredients on your hair, as you moisturize your hair, it gets a lot easier for you to detangle it. I'm telling you, like, it is not that hard to detangle your natural hair. So that's what God has created. God has created your natural beauty. He's created your natural hair, and He wants you to show that to the world. He wants you to show what He has created. But you have to take care of it. Like, you're not just gonna have hair. You can't just say, I want to have long hair, or I want to have, natural, beautiful hair, and not know how to take care of it. You got to take care of it. It's like having a garden. Like, you have to take care of the plants. You have to know how to take care of the plants in order to keep your garden looking beautiful. It's the same with your hair. All right, so now I'm going to show you the back of my hair. This is what it looks like in the back. And I'm actually going to tuck. I usually tuck this in like this because my braid sometimes doesn't stay flat the way I want it to. So I either tuck it in like this, or I tuck it in like that and just kind of like pin it down. And so I'm probably gonna, this was my plan to actually just like pin it down like that. So, all right, so this is my final hairstyle, ladies, and I am rocking it. Hey. Yes, this is my final hairstyle, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap it up and call it a night. So just wrap it up like this. And that's it. Time to go to sleep. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So Thank you, ladies, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to take care of your natural hair. And if you have any questions, you can inbox me or email me at mynaturalhairdelight@gmail.com. And you can also email me at brittneyemshine@gmail.com. That's BRITTNEEM shine@gmail.com. Thank you, ladies. I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.